Hey guys, welcome back to episode 9. And today's guest, Darwin, young handsome chap here. How are you,
Hey,
bro?
okay. To What's up, guys?
Darwin, tell us about yourself, man. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm a rapper
Oh,
and I also am engineer. I'm an engineer as well, but COVID can change what you do, right? So one day you're an engineer, next day you're a rapper. Basically, you can do whatever you want.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm a rapper. I'd say I'm a rapper. I hope to be a bigger rapper, but let's see how
So
things go.
basically, you're a independent rapper, I could say, like if make
Independent.
it more in a
Yep, an
better way.
independent artist to be more professional.
So when did you like got the interest like into like rap scene? I want to be a rapper.
Okay, so during when very young, I think 2006, 2007, they had this 8 TV channel where they had these like
Yeah,
MMS codes and all, and then that small screen where they play music videos.
correct,
So
correct, correct, correct.
Akon was bashing lah. Akon was bashing, and then the song came lah, Smack That. Everybody knew Smack That. So as kids also, we were like Smack That, Smack That, not knowing what the hell it was meaning. Then this guy came, this white guy started rapping and rapping, and I was like, I didn't know it was rap. Okay, so I thought it was singing fast, so I didn't know it was rap. So I was watching, I was like, hey, then I tell my friends like, hey, this is actually cool, and then the thing is, all my friends can do the singing part, but they cannot do the fast rap part. So I took it as a challenge. I was like, you guys cannot do this, I can do this. So I like practice the same thing again and again, not knowing what the hell it meant, but practice, and then I started doing it in front of my friends. And friends like, hey, you can do this, not bad, not bad, huh? Then only I like looked into, like, that time itself I was very into YouTube. I had a
I see.
used to go to this CC lah. It's like very old school CC, all the kotak computer all.
Yeah,
So we used
yeah,
to go there. Then I did my research lah. Did my research saying, oh,
yeah.
this is Eminem. Then I listened to all his songs, like
Oh,
went back Marshall Mathers LP, and then I went to know
Macho
who is this,
Matters.
who is that. Yeah, started to learn the history of rap. But of course lah, that
Damn.
time being in an Indian family, I'd
Mm-hmm.
say, like, we had to focus on our studies. So I,
Yeah.
did our studies and finished everything. Fast forward to when COVID came,
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting down, and then, but at this point I already know what Malaysian rap is. I know hip hop. I studied the art. It's just that I never rapped myself. I wrote a lot of rhymes, but I wrote it and just kept it to myself. Like, I'm not gonna do this. There's already a lot of people in the scene. So many good people.
Yeah.
But I thought, when COVID landed, everything was quiet. Is when actually that year, I think 2000, around 17 or 18, I discovered J Cole. So J Cole changed the way how I looked at rap, listening to his songs, because nobody liked to hear J Cole. He wasn't that famous in Malaysia, I would say. Like, not a lot of people, when you say, hey, you listen to J Cole, I'm like, who lah, the flow? But I went all his albums and mixtapes and all. It changed my perspective and how I
Mm-hmm.
see rap, and it made
Mm-hmm.
me want to speak. So
Mm-hmm.
what made me really want to, like, get in and use my voice to say something is when I saw this article of this girl. She had cancer, and she said she gave her bed up for a COVID patient. She's like, I have cancer, but I know I'm already gonna die. But COVID patients still, you can live. And she gave a bit out that
Yeah.
touched me so much.
Wow.
So I was like, I had the need to speak out about something. I want to tell you guys, like, hey, don't go out. But I'm not a guy who can just take the camera and, like, start telling you, hey, like this, all the influencer kind of things. I cannot do that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna write. So I started writing, and then I put it on a J Cole beat. It's called Be Free. The beat is it's not, no drums, no nothing. It's just this sad piano. And then I put
Okay.
it out. It actually did well. Everybody
Wow.
started, I just posted it without people, like, wanting to look at me like I'm the rapper guy. I'm just coming to say nothing. Like, I just felt like I needed to do this. I put it out, and the next day everybody was sharing it. Everybody was, hey, Darwin can do this, Darwin can do that, blah blah. Then I see comments from Balan Kashmir. I see comments from these other artists as well. So like, for a guy who
Wow.
just did this, and then you see those kind of comments, it gave me this burst to, can I curse? I don't know if I can curse or not. It just made me want to do more. So I kept doing
Yeah.
what I needed to do, which was talk to the Malaysian people. I did a song about a skin color, like being dark is okay. I did that. I did about
Yeah.
how to be, I did about rape. I did about rape. I did, and then the I did one also. It was acapella. One thing about Malaysia, which I didn't realize, but nobody studied the art of acapella.
Acapella. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, no, I think
Correct.
people who did it or not didn't become famous, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Everybody is like, oh yeah, I got big chains. I can do this. I
Yeah.
can rap.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me
Obi
just do
Obi
this. I'm
Toki.
not.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying that you are not cool. Let me just do my part. So I did this acapella thing. Everybody started to, listen. It's only when the beat is off, they actually read the lyrics. I don't also put my face. I don't put my face and record. I rap the hell out of. I don't want them to see me. I want them to like focus on the lyrics. So then things started to change after that. A lot of people shared. I think got over, I think, 10,000. For me, 1,000 with 1,000 followers. So 10,000 is like huge number. It's still
Yeah.
huge to me.
It's very big.
So I was like, then I realized that Malaysians and people actually are interested in the rap and how it collides with how these things with issues are, being spoken up. So I kept doing it and doing it, and
Right.
that's when I realized, like, what, I'm just gonna just keep doing this. I don't know where it's gonna lead me, where am I gonna go, but I'm just gonna keep doing this. Yeah, that's basically the story of how I came into rap lah.
Nice.
That's
That's
a
very
very
interesting, isn't it?
inspiring
Yeah.
story.
Very lengthy lah.
No, no, no. I mean, we want people to know about it end of the day because
Yeah.
like a person when you
Hmm.
see a person, you think. I mean, you can't just judge a person just like that. You need to know about them, their behavior, everything. So
Yeah,
people need to know about you, man.
true, true.
Yeah.
So like, I want to ask you, bro.
Yeah, true.
Your lyrics, do you write it or
Mhm.
like all the tracks on
No,
YouTube?
bro. Drake writes it for me, bro. Yeah, I write everything. I write everything myself. Actually, a lot of people have these rhyme books. I never had one. I used to open this notepad in my PC, and then I started writing it. Everything is there since the start where I started until now. Everything is on the same notepad. So it's like my rhyme book to me, lah. A lot of people like, even if I like find rhymes while I'm driving and then something pops up, like I'll write it in my phone and then boom, I write it in the sunlight. Even if there's a beat without a beat, it just comes. Like when you're a rapper, everything rhymes. Even when you speak, everything rhymes. So you try not to rhyme so hard. So it'll be weird for other people. Everybody talking to you. I'll figure out how to, like, okay, how do I say hi and make the word bye rhyme
Hi.
into it also. You
Hi,
know?
you got a nice pie.
Yeah, so it's like it's always like that. So for rappers, we like
Yeah.
try not to rhyme when we speak normally. For
Oh,
me,
okay,
lah, I
okay,
say.
okay. I think I know how you feel, bro.
It's crazy, man.
See, see.
So yeah,
So basically, Eminem basically is your idol. Or
Eminem. I learned one more thing also in rap. Like, I always used to like idolize things. Like, I
right.
want to be someone like Eminem back then. Then I
Mm-hmm.
realized, like, if I keep idolizing these people, I would want what they want. You know, that is
You're
actually
true, bro.
not a good habit. I'd say, like, it's a good habit until a certain point, until you realize, like, no, you are something different. You can be
You're
you.
like,
You can do yourself. Maybe you're not meant to
yeah,
go to huge arenas and all, but you can change one person's mind. You can change
yeah,
one. That is where you have to realize that you have to do yourself. Don't You can idolize. There's nothing wrong with idolizing people, but it's the point where you realize, like, you don't put all your effort and emotions to the other person. Take that for yourself, build it in yourself, and then change other people's minds, change like in a good way. So I'd say I idolize him, but in a way where I see myself more important as well. So I am the rapper. I want to be this kind of person. So that's my answer lah. It's something different. I say a lot of people have these idols. I have these idols. I had that idols, but I'd say that's my answer. It's a bit different.
No, it is what you say. It makes sense because yeah, because true what you say. Because most people they just they just they look at someone, they say, wow, how nice if I can beat that person. Oh wow,
Hmm.
how he driving that car. Wow, I'm gonna get that car next year. it, like what you say, yeah, it is wrong. But then if you say that uh you take it as motivation, then it's different. You understand? You look at that
Yeah,
person. Oh,
yeah.
if he can do it, I can do it. You know. But you just be yourself. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's true, man. Very good.
Yeah, be yourself. Exactly. Yeah.
So, bro, like, another thing. What was like your most favorite time or like a place? Like, where do you normally write? Like, do you do it in the night or do you write in the morning when you're writing down
See,
your lyrics?
okay, that actually depends. Like if you try to force it to come, it will never come. For me, it just
Yeah,
happens randomly.
I see, I see.
When I'm suddenly Monday, I bathing, put song, chill. Like everybody is a bathroom
Yeah.
singer, right? And then these words just pop up. I want to do this, do that, and all. And it's everywhere. It's every time of the day. Actually, night, day. It just depends on when it comes to you. So when I actually, that's why I like. It's not like one bar or two bar. Like I get certain words here and there, and then maybe at night, if I want to record and stuff like that. Because one more thing about rappers is that you have to have a certain type of mic, you have to have a certain type of DAW, audio recording stuff and
Yeah.
all. I had nothing when I first did the first 3 or 4 songs. I had nothing. I used my phone and I recorded. I My house is like right opposite the road where all the cars and motors pass by. So I have to
Oh.
record my songs. Until today, I record my songs from 4 to 6 a.m., hoping no car passes by. So no, everybody has
Yeah,
a
yeah,
studio.
yeah.
Everybody has a thing. Like I was like
Correct,
prepared.
correct.
Okay, COVID, I'm gonna be home.
Yeah.
And in this, like, of course, cars will pass by lah. So
Yeah, lah,
like,
yeah.
I call it hustle lah. If I want to put it in a good way, I was like, you know what, I'm
This
actually
hustle.
working on it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like nobody is gonna do this at 4 to 6 a.m. So I'll be like
yeah.
recording, hoping it doesn't rain. And yeah, in a way, it's like it's like that depends on the adrenaline. Like when you write and then you record, you feel like you're doing something. You're happy. So it's like it's no problem for me.
Nice. Man,
Mhm.
that's a real hustle right there, man. See, guys, you don't need a big studio. You just need dedication, guys.
You need love, man.
Yes.
Love is important.
So, Reggie, any question?
How's music coming along now during the pandemic time?
Well, I started my music in the pandemic. so so for me, it's like it's always been there. But after the competition, as you guys know, I performed in the Harvin Skin show.
Mm-hmm.
I got third place. So being the only rapper to get a placing there, and people actually realizing like, oh, I exist, getting all these messages saying like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, all those few messages. So it's like it's huge, for a guy like me who just started. I just did this like in 1 year, and all the OGs start to follow you. Guys like Roshan Jamrock and Parlin, and
Oh.
they Roshan, like, sent me a beat, and he was like, let's do something. I was like, shit, wait,
Oh. Wow.
okay. Roshan is I look up to Roshan a lot because that guy he worked with Rajini in Kala and Kabali, all these huge movies, the
Oh.
huge hits. Yeah, I don't
Oh.
know you guys know or not, but he made songs in those Tamil industry, but he's humble as if like he didn't do it, like nothing ni. Like a lot of people, if they do with Rajini, means after that
Uh,
they'll post all Rajini pictures. They like want to show. It's not a bad thing. You can show. I mean, it's your thing. But Roshan, humble, like nothing, just lay low. It's like okay, chill. Like so, I look up to him a lot. So Roshan is one of my biggest idols, if I'd say in Sun. And right now. Joe Flizzo just commented in one of my acapella, the second acapella thing. So it's like it's still growing on me. It's like it's like
nice.
I'm doing this, but is it real? Like, is it happening? So the future just awaits lah. Do I have a single? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
See, I see.
Mm.
Wow, that's you're really gonna go places, man. Definitely.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
man. Hopefully.
Yeah. Darwin, I just want to ask you, like, have you like encountered like I'm sure like when you're doing this journey, this rap, this music industry, right? I'm sure that people have come came up to you and with their negativity, right? How do you like how do you like how do you like go through it?
Anticipate.
Yeah.
Okay. I had haters since school.
Damn.
So it's like it's nothing new for me. It's like same
Yeah.
shit, different day. It's very, very what I understand about hate after living all these years is like, people don't seem to accept the truth. People hate the truth no matter what. Everything is controversial, especially these times when you open Twitter, everybody has an opinion, which is not wrong, but everything is controversial. Everything, but the truth is never accepted. They hate the truth. So if you can hate the truth, you cannot eliminate hate in itself until you accept the truth, until you accept like, okay, this is how is it good it's going to be. You accept it, then there's no hate. But will that ever happen? No. So I came to accept like, okay, this is my truth, this is what it's going to be. So throw your hate at me, I don't. There is feelings like, okay, I get like, why did Flo want to hate me so much? What the hell I did to you, you know but I understand. I was like, okay, if I were in your position and I wanted to be a bigger rapper and you are getting more views and I don't, I get that hate, but I understand that this is what it is, this is the truth. So
Yeah. Like
that's why I try to tell to people, if you hate the truth, your hatred will never stop. Learn to accept the truth, learn to live how it is, learn to
mm.
accept life, and then you'll go through it. So that's how I learned it lah. I learned it the hard way, but it is what it is lah.
See. So besides music, what else you do, man? Like besides engineering, besides music, what
Okay,
else you
so funny story. I just love art in general, and when
nice.
I was in uni, I
Mm-hmm.
actually picked up photography. So photography is like huge for me, and I
Okay.
loved how to It's not like just taking a picture. To me, that was like photography. Then I had a few friends teach me, and then she says like, okay, there's this rule of thirds, this and that. You're editing, and then the post processing. So it's not just photography, there's this editing and all that so it grew up upon me, and I started, what, I don't have a fancy camera. I just took it my old ass phone, the 12 megapixel one. Everybody had an iPhone, I had this Vivo, this old ass phone. I was like, I'm just going to do it. So I started taking
Vivo.
pictures, learning
Yeah.
the art, start posting, and then my friend was like, hey, you actually could make an account. I was like, too much work, why would I make another second account? And then I just
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, so and then I just started making the account, and I just started posting, but I didn't care about the likes and all that. So I just kept doing it and all. And then I also love drawing. I loved anime like since when I was like
Oh,
a kid. I'm a huge anime fan. Started with Dragon Ball,
uh,
the OG.
oh,
Dragon Ball.
that's my favorite too, man.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
was the OG shit, the old ass Yu Yu
Yeah,
Hakusho,
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
So crazy lah. And then Naruto came in, and I was like, I started drawing anime. So I started drawing these anime characters, shit like that. I was like, you know what? I should like, move on, try to draw people. I suck at it. A lot of people think like, oh, a lot of people have this idea where artists, right? Immediately, or you are, you can draw, I cannot draw. It's like, I actually cannot draw. I practiced and practice and practice, and start to learn all this thing. Everything is YouTube. Like, I didn't have somebody to teach me. So everything was YouTube. So I learned a lot, and then I started posting. I have another account for that. And then and then the rap thinking, and then the guy was like, "Hey, make another." I was like, "Enough, three already, too much already." So yeah, I do art. I love art in general. So I can draw, I can take photos, and
Hmm.
now I'm a rapper. Don't know what's next lah.
Multi-talented.
Yeah. Your creativity is very high, bro. Very, very high.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
It
like,
depends. It depends. Like a lot of people have this, like you just
yeah,
didn't find it yet. I still
correct.
didn't know. It just
Yeah,
came, right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting lah. Like you can rap and then you can draw. Damn, the only thing I can draw is stickman lah. That's it.
Hey, I started off like that also. You never
Yeah.
know. Soon after 10 years, you can be drawing better than mine.
So so now you have a account for your drawing and stuff and all that, right? On
Yeah,
Insta
correct.
and all that.
Hmm.
Nice. So great. Yuji, anything?
Um, so in the coming years, bro, who would you like to collaborate with if you had a chance?
Talking locally or
I
internationally,
think
what do you guys want?
better we stick to locally for now.
Local.
Yeah, lah, okay, internationally, never lah. I mean, locally, I'd say I want to work with Joe. Joe is like, since Too Fat and all that, Joe is huge.
Mm.
Not because he's huge, I want to rap. He's actually a very, very good lyricist. Very, very good lyricist. So
He is.
I want to work with, yeah, love to work with Joe one day. And this is technically not local, but Young Raja, man, that guy is killing it right
Yeah.
now. Huge fan of
Yeah.
his work. I love how he add, like, Tamil words here and then. People actually, they fuck with it, and so I really want to work with him. Like, it's the process of work I'm really interested. Like, how like I'm doing this, but I'm very sure like not everybody is doing the same way I do. So I'm really very interested to know how their brain works, how they write. So that's why I'm very interested to collaborate with them, lah.
See.
I think maybe with more, more hustle and hard work, definitely you'll reach there, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man.
Trust, bro.
Hopefully,
Trust. So,
yes,
bro, I want
man.
to ask you
Process.
about I think I want to ask you about two songs that you've done. One is Language
Okay.
Barrier. Can you explain more about Language
Okay.
Barrier song to the people? They want to
Okay.
know, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming up, my family, I always used to speak English lah. So Peter lah, they label you the Peter lah. Then when I went to school and met with this Indian fellows and all, then I became one Karat fellow. So like I have this Karat side in me, and I also have this Peter side in me. So like, what do you want me to become? Like when I do this, people talk about that. When I do that,
Yeah.
people talk, like, everybody is a critic lah these days, right? Everybody
True,
is
true.
critic. Everybody has something to say, even if you're this, even if you're that. It's like always pick a side. I'm like, okay, I made the song and I called it Language Barrier because I felt like I was the barrier. I can tap in this way and tap in that way. So like, okay, that's why I said in the line, I was like, I rapped in English and also Tamil. புடிக்கலனா போய் கிளம்பு. Like, don't like me,
Yeah.
don't kutto and all. Just go
Yeah.
away. No.
Correct.
So the lyrics was I wrote the lyrics before the beat. So I wrote the lyrics, and I found a beat that set with the lyrics, and I posted it out, and I added these two other guys, like two guys for Tamil verses and two guys and me and another guy for English verse. And I'm like telling you guys, and I added this T Rajan and Simbu's father, if you guys don't know. So Simbu's father will have this funny dialogue. He'll be like, I only know Dandanaka. Like, everybody is so focused on putting this image on him, but they don't know the real side of him. Everybody has that. Everybody has like this thing where they judge. So I'm saying, like, it's okay if you're an Indian, you can speak Tamil, you can speak English. Don't be ashamed of it. I'm not saying not to speak Tamil. I speak Tamil. I personally didn't go to a Tamil school. I regret it. I honestly regret it. Like, I would really want my parents to be like, every Indian kid should know how to read and write Tamil. So I regret it, but it doesn't mean that I cannot learn. There's no age limit as well, so you can learn anytime.
Yeah.
I started learning last year. I'm still learning. I speak Tamil, but it doesn't mean that you are a hater of Tamil. So most of the Tamil rappers, I don't know who lah, but I heard lah, these people like, hey, Diffler doing English rap only, Diffler Indian, why you don't rap in Tamil and all? That I heard that. So I got
Oh,
a
you
few
heard that
messages
as
that
well.
were, I don't know. Yeah, I got a few messages, and it's from random people lah. I usually don't like focus on that much. So I made a song. புடிக்கலனா போய் கிளம்பு. Like, just leave. So that's how that song came by lah. It's basically a reply.
Eh, another one more song,
Mhm.
bro. Stan's Garden. What is it about? Because the
Very
lyrics is
interesting.
Stan's
very
Garden.
very deep song.
Yeah, even the title itself.
Yeah, that one, yeah, it has like I always like think through my titles. I don't want like just temba the title only. So Stan's Garden. Stan, basically, I'm a Stan.
Right.
Eminem, being Eminem's fan and all that. But garden also means it's garden of thoughts. Actually, I think the song garden of I named it garden of thoughts. Like garden also because of lah, and
Peaceful,
also
peaceful
your thoughts.
environment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
I
like
see.
these thoughts that always go through the head. So I got so pissed off, and then I started writing. It's like that's the thing with me. Like if like I have something revoked in my mind or something, I start writing, and that song came by. Like, I think I don't even have to explain. The song speaks for itself.
Yeah,
If I start explaining it, like
it takes it. I need you
like
need to free your mind to listen to the
I'll
song, lah. Because it's a
yeah, like
very
take
deep
it
song.
with a grain of salt. Yeah, because of course, not a lot of people are going to like it. Some people agreed and also disagree. I saw a lot of comments saying like, "Oh, I agree with this, but you said about this and all." I don't disagree. I disagree with that, but I agree to this. Like that's the thing. There's always this agreement and disagreement. That's why I was telling. That's the song for the audience lah. You guys decide what you guys want to agree and disagree on. My job is to put the art out there. So yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Exactly,
I
man.
mean, end of the day, there's like good side of it and the bad side of it. So we got to take it, no choice. Artists,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So are you working on a new
Yeah,
maybe
correct.
track or something currently?
Watch out for a single. That's all I can say. Watch out for a
That's
single.
nice.
That's all I can
Nice.
say
Okay.
for now because I cannot say anything much. But yeah, watch out for a single because I'm not mainstream. I didn't put anything out on Spotify, stuff like that. Because a lot of people rush you to do this, do that, put your song on Spotify. I get so many comments like when are you gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music, blah blah blah. I was like, yo, chill, man, chill. It'll come. It'll come slowly. Give me a break, man. I just got in. Like other people
Yeah.
all been rapping 5 years, all go pressure them lah. Why you
Yeah,
asking
That's
me? But I'm also thankful lah. Okay lah. Okay, these guys
yeah.
actually want me to be mainstream and stuff like that. Like okay, then I was like okay. My reply is I have a single coming, so keep a look for that.
stay tuned,
Keep an eye out.
guys.
Stay
Mm.
tuned, guys. Yes,
We
agree.
also hope you know coming years maybe you could collaborate with one OG like Balan, like anyone Balan. There's a lot of people. Talking about OG people. There's a lot of people when it comes to Tamil rap. You know that, we know that,
Mm-hmm.
but nowadays it's a more of the new type of generation. People are coming in, so it's a different
Mm-hmm.
type of you know what you are rapping is like an old school kind of rap.
Yep.
That's the thing I respect about you. The OG
Yeah.
rap, bro, the old school
Mm-hmm.
one. Nobody can have that rhyme. Nobody can have that rhyme because
Exactly.
nowadays it's all about.
True. True.
I mean,
It's all
I
about
mean, not. I don't want
just
to
making rhymes
kuto.
and
I don't want to
making money.
kuto one by one, but I feel
Yeah.
like nowadays it's like they just spit it out, but it doesn't really. The lyrics is not there. Because back in the
Yeah.
days, you see like Eminem and
Correct.
everything, right? You just sit down, you listen, the lyrics. It just keeps you thinking. You feel like,
Mm-hmm.
oh damn, okay. You know, nowadays like your one, bro.
Yeah.
Your songs are like, when you're just listening to it, it feels like, damn lyrics.
That's the thing. That's the thing with Malaysian audience. There's guys like you, and there's guys who are not like you. So people that's the thing. Like with the new school, I don't know. They call it new school. I don't mind your old school, your new school, as long as you go to school and put something out. Then I'm a fan of your work because I don't want to hate on the new school rappers. These
Yeah.
rappers are actually good. Like it's not easy to. I mean, I was watching this live where Balan was having this live and he was talking about the new school. Like it's not easy to just have four words in for for like a single phrase or something like that, and all of it have to be punchline. It's not easy, but like there's people like you thinking like this guy is saying only four words. Like where's the pack, where's the punch in it? And there's guys who will be like, hey, yeah, ooh, okay, nice. They jam with this thing. So there's always this how music changes and evolves is crazy. It's crazy to me because me back in the day with that old school YouTube, I listened to those songs and I hear what's going on right now, like you cannot say you hate, like a lot of people hate Travis Scott, but I actually love his music. Travis Scott is a new school rapper. And this guy Future Song, Migos, all these new school guys. Not all their songs are cool, but some is like it's not about the lyrics. It's about the vibe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the vibe, the beat.
rappers would
Yeah,
get that because, but you cannot blame the rappers as well because if you don't learn to adapt, you're not gonna go anywhere. If old school, okay, one or two people are gonna like you. Okay lah, you're happy with one or two people, but are you sure you're happy? Don't you want to make more people listen to you and stuff like that? So that's why I realized, like, I cannot be always doing lyricism. A lot of people are going to get it, sure. A lot of people appreciate, like you guys. Okay, you guys get it. Like I'm super happy people get it in the first place. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. But they also, I have messages like, I love your rap. I don't know what you said, but damn nice.
What?
So I'm like, ah, I get messages like that. Bro, your rap so good, bro. Actually, don't know what you said. Damn fast. I was like, which bro? Then he said this and all. I'm like, oh, thank you. Okay, like they vibe with it. So those guys like the vibe of the song instead of the lyricism. So
Message in
you
it.
gotta make everybody happy, lah.
This is like what you said, lah, bro. Some people just vibe with the song. Some people get the message through the song. There's different types of
Yeah,
people, lah.
exactly.
If we keep on saying it's gonna add up, and it's gonna be a never ending story. You know.
exactly.
But mad respect on
So
you,
it's
lah, bro, for keeping up the
undebatable.
Yeah,
OG old school
hats
kind
off
of
to you.
vibe.
Thank you, man. It is what I love to do, lah. I just needed to, it just came, lah. It just came. It had to be done. So for me, I'm happy, I'm proud, and I'm glad, like people like you guys, like, and this is happening, like this interview. Like I want to say it in this interview, as I told you before the interview, you guys are doing something huge for Malaysia, I'd say.
Bro, means a lot, bro.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Huge. Like this is not it's not easy. I don't know anybody said it or not. People will come and talk and go, but to me, right, being this normal ass guy from the north side, I'm from Kedah. So I'm not the
Oh,
KL kind of guy. Everything is pretty. Yeah, I'm from Kedah. Not like the KL is the
oh.
the show, like the Hollywood lah, I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
say, of
yeah,
Malaysia. But being in Kedah, so many talent and all, we would like just wait for opportunities, and we'll get fed up and we just like kick down. So seeing, like, like I said in before the interview, like I always think about these guys do this interviews and stuff like that. Like, when is Malaysia gonna come to certain point? Like, I know there's people there, but who are these people? When are they gonna? And then you guys come out. I was like, wow, KL
Wow.
to Penang, wow. It's like it's tabik some you
Thanks,
guys
bro.
lah.
Means a lot, bro. Means a lot.
Thank you.
No, because
Thank you, man.
we had this
Welcome, man.
perception that we just want this session to be chill.
Correct.
Just be
Exactly,
ourselves.
yeah.
Just talk
Very true.
session, relax.
You're
Because
Exactly, yeah.
when you hear about interview, an example is going to be 1 hour, okay? But when you come to the YouTube, it's going to be 30 minutes or 15 minutes. But what you're speaking for 1 hour it just goes to the bin. That's nothing.
Yeah, correct.
So like we did some research. We try to find out. No one did it, especially for like people like you guys. We don't see much of it. So I told Tijan, like, why not?
Yeah, that amazing. It's like how this happened was like rap to me. It just happened. We thought of it. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So
Yeah.
it's a good vibe, I'd say. It's a
Yeah.
great vibe. So thank you
It
guys.
is.
No worries, man. I
Good to
hope
learn,
you inspire someone also
Yeah.
by
Hope.
definitely someone will look
Yeah,
up to
I
you,
do.
lah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully.
all due respect, lah, bro, to you for your journey, and I hope reach the highest peak at one point of your life.
Yeah.
It takes time, yes,
Thank you,
but
man.
I mean you're still young. Hustle hard, bro. Keep hustling. Definitely reach your peak,
I would.
and we hope to listen more of your songs. Like you
We'd
said, your
love to.
new solo is coming
Sure,
out
man.
soon, right? Stay tuned and stuff. So if you guys
Yep.
wanna go check out his YouTube channel, I'll link all his socials later below.
Yeah.
Guys can go
Do
and
check
check
him
it
out.
out, stream his music. I mean, come on, like, show some love. End of the day, it's not
Yeah.
something that you pay for. It's not like you're paying that 20 ringgit or 30 ringgit. It's just
Yeah.
free, man. I
Free.
mean,
Free.
listen to it.
Free.
Yeah, listen to it. Share
It's
share his
free.
music
It's not.
everywhere.
Yeah.
If anyone is watching out of Malaysia, also you guys should go check it out.
Yeah.
Because your music should go not only in Malaysia,
Right.
but it should go abroad of Malaysia and Europe, US, anywhere, as long as you can go for it.
Thank you, man. Well, let's see how things go, and let's hope. Hope is a big word.
Hopefully, man. But a dream big also. That's the
Hopefully.
thing.
Yeah.
So I'll link all the
Yes,
socials
sir.
below. And you want to say anything?
Uh, all right, Darwin, I just ask you one last question before we close the
Yes,
session.
sir.
Uh, let's say someone out there right now who has the dream to be a rapper also. What would be your advice for that person, he or she?
My advice.
Yeah.
I'd say don't overthink things. Don't overthink about how good you're gonna be, how your skills are gonna be, judged, how your writing is gonna be. Just do it. Nike all the way.
Yeah. Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Let the repercussions all. You take everything in and learn. Like everything is step by step, very slow, ups and downs. That's life, and you rap is life. If you want to take rap seriously and you want to me, rap is like life. Rap is like huge for me. So if you want to be a rapper, take your life seriously as well, take rap seriously as well, and make sure you just put things out. Consistency is also one more thing that's very important. Like people do few things and they get demotivated, like this one
Yeah.
didn't hit
Yeah,
the certain views. Because I was like that. I was like, after a few videos, because I was lucky to get good views, because first few videos like 10,000, 20,000 is like, that's huge for me. Then after, for a while, I was like, hey, I'm not hitting these views. Like these numbers play the number game, and you get demotivated. So I'd say, like, if
Correct.
you want to be a rapper, never ever focus on the numbers. Keep doing and just don't stop. Be consistent, love the art, and keep doing, man. Just keep going. Just do it. So that's my advice, lah.
that's solid advice for you
Yes.
young
Mhm.
peoples out there. You guys wanna,
Yeah.
start rapping and stuff. I mean, you gotta learn the art of it also as well. You can't just simply go out and just, it's not that easy.
Learn the
Yeah.
craft, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
So
yeah. I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I
learn
mean,
the
yeah.
history of it.
Correct.
Don't just
brother.
spit something
I
out and
forgot I
then you
forgot
think you're a
something.
rap.
Before we end this, I have like a main question for you as well. For the people who supported you, for the people who are your fans of your music, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah.
Because I know they
I'm
want to know as well.
forever, yeah, I'm forever grateful to them. Like my most of my friends didn't like didn't well, they weren't like didn't like they were surprised like, hey, I'm doing this thing, but like just these few guys, because I didn't want to. The funny story was I didn't even want to go to the Harvin Skin show. I just wanted to watch it with my friend. So my friend was like, no, I'm not gonna watch it if you're not in it. It's like, you can do it, just do it. So I was like, hey, no lah, I'm not gonna do this shit. It's like, you just go in, I'll press the request button. If you don't get okay, now I just accepted, thinking like I would never get it lah. Then once I went to the house and then we started watching, and then he kept pressing the request button. I was like, Daddy, what the fuck you doing, And then at the end, and the funny thing was, at the end, Harvin saw my name and called up. So I was choked up. I was like, what the hell? Now I'm bad with technology. I don't know how to use this Instagram. And then the live, I was like, wait, what the hell is going on? And then I saw their faces. I was like, hey, what now? And then I just, I started a bit and stuff like that. And I just like forget everything. I just poured out, and I was like, okay, then the guys are like shocked. I was shocked to see their faces because I didn't expect them. Because these guys are like Vikarval, Reshmono, and Harvin Skin. These guys know what I will say and they'll understand what I'm gonna say. So they'll judge it in the right way. So I was shocked, like they actually get it. And then after the show ended, my friend was like, see now? How? Then I see all the follow requests coming. I was like, hey shit. Then my friend was like, okay, now I don't know what to do. You have to keep going. So it's actually thanks to that guy. His name is Suhin. I don't know if you watch this,
Suhail.
this or not. That guy, I brought him in the shows a few times. There's this fat guy dancing and all with me. He probably pushed me to go. If you didn't have a friend like that, yeah, make sure you have good friends. That's how I'd say. And whoever supported after that, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. It just means a lot for artists. Like you cannot buy this shit. Like you can have like 1,000 ticket sales and you'll get happy, and but the words that come out from these people, like they come and tell you like, hey, I actually like this, this song. I actually like this thing. It's good. Few messages. One message is like, very very nice, bro. Like just now I said, like, I don't understand what you say, but very nice, bro. Like that thing actually cracks me up. But it's also like very, it's very like, okay, this guy's actually appreciating.
Mhm.
So it's huge. So I want to say thank you, lah. The biggest word. I don't know what else to say.
So you heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
So
That's how he entered the show.
yeah, and also, brother, thank you for taking your time and
Yeah, man.
you know,
Yo, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. I want to say thank you.
praise all
Yeah.
a pleasure, bro. Pleasure having you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll end the session here, and then I'll link the socials below. Check it out. Go stream his music.
Yeah.
Share it out. Spread some
Yeah.
love.
Do hear his rap, guys. Please.
Subscribe to KR to PNG.
Thanks,
KR to
man.
Penang. Subscribe.
Thank you.
Subscribe, man.
So we'll end the video here, guys. Dream big, live
Alright.
life. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Peace, guys.
Ciao.
Oh my god! Who produced this? Motion Jam Rock.
Yeah. Fire, coming through. Flow too smooth like butter, ooh, bars too sick. Can't finna catch a coming flu. Hell, lot of L's nowadays, straight W's. Lot of you claim to be ill on the rap scene. Well, let me help bring in the vaccine. One of my idols sent me this rap beat. Kick back with some Kit Kat, Jam Rock in the backseat. No promo, still made a lot of views, you slow-mo. Hitting on me, man, that's a big no-no. Love to my fans, even dudes, no homo. I only spit facts, knowledge for what some of you kids lack. Quit them drugs and leave the lean back. It's back to the classroom, play some relapse. Yeah, my hooks like Rocky, Green Ranger, I'm off like Tom. You raps look better than the boss that they spit. Can't understand shit, but claim that you lit. I'm too original, lyrical scholar with each syllable. The game in a headlock, respects on my OG.
Motion Jam Rock.